Is this the chair that Keanu Reeves sat in when he said...
Because if you're a lover, you got to be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have?
Is this the chair?
It's the very chair.
Oh my God.
When a Navy SEAL vouches for your work ethic, you know you're doing something right. On the Chris Williamson podcast, former SEAL Sean Ryan praised Keanu Reeves for his relentless dedication to training and authenticity, especially in action roles. According to Ryan, Keanu isn't just playing a role, he's putting in the real work behind every move. It's no wonder even elite operatives are impressed.
What's Keanu Reeves like in real life?
He is very soft-spoken. He's a very good listener. Very good student. We didn't really trade too many stories or anything. He just came out to train, and I kept it extremely professional. And but he's a very intelligent guy. He picks things up really quick. Mm-hmm. He's serious about what he's doing, and he's one of the best students or people that I've ever trained. He just really take credit for teaching him how to shoot. I taught him how to clear a room.
Okay, and what were the main things that you're trying to get him to be accurate with then?
I just wanted to help him look realistic when he was entering a room or kicking doors in, because it's a fast pace. And so I wanted to help bring a realistic standpoint. That's what I got asked to do.
Keanu Reeves has a reputation for being one of the kindest souls in Hollywood, but even his Matrix stunt doubles were stunned by his next-level generosity. Let's just say what he gifted them wasn't your typical thank you card, and it might just make you wish you had taken up martial arts. Honestly, we could all use a Keanu in our lives.
We're almost done with the filming of the fight. We were working out one day, just a very casual workout in the gym, and Keanu had come up to me and said, well, I just want to tell you, I think our 12 doubles, our stunt guys, did a great job, and I just, really weird, but I feel like, I'd really like to give them something. I'd like to give them bikes. I was like, well, mountain bikes or something, that's more than generous. He's like, no, I'd like to give them motorcycles. And in front of most of the crew, big Bartels trailer pulled up in the naval base we were at. One by one, they unloaded 12 brand new Harleys and gave them each to the stunt guys.
It's very surreal to kind of get married, and that was a magical day in itself. But then to have Keanu come for photos was kind of like the cherry on top.
Absolutely.
During the filming of The Matrix, Keanu had secretly undergone neck surgery, but he still insisted on doing many of his own stunts, learning over 200 martial arts moves despite barely being able to turn his head. While most celebrities slap their name on a book with a ghostwriter behind the scenes, Keanu Reeves did it differently, of course. For his first novel, The Book of Elsewhere, he chose to co-author it with one of his favorite writers, sharing the limelight instead of hogging it. It's classic Keanu, humble, collaborative, and more focused on the art than the ego.
About 7 years ago, I had this idea, and I met with Boom Studios, and they had said, had you ever thought of, doing a comic book with it? I said no. They said, do you want to? I said, absolutely. The idea came to, well, where else can we travel? And it was the idea of a novelization. And they asked me who would be my dream author. And I said, China Mieville.
China, that's a big deal. Did you know Keanu was such a big fan?
No, not at all. That was one of the lovely things about this process, was getting that initial email, and quite apart from whatever would happen after that, whether or not we could make that work, just to learn that someone whose work I'd admired for a very long time even knew about my stuff, let alone liked it enough to approach me, was really lovely.
Keanu Reeves could easily live in the lap of luxury like most A-listers, but instead, you'll find him riding the subway like it's just another Tuesday. As he kicks back in his seat, he notices a woman standing nearby, and in true Keanu fashion, he doesn't wait for anyone else to step up. It's small moments like these that remind us why he's basically the internet's favorite human. Keanu Reeves' passions extend far beyond the big screen, and Drew Barrymore got a first-hand taste of that thrill. As she recounts their unforgettable experience together, you can see the excitement light up her face, hinting at just how extraordinary Keanu's spontaneous side can be. There's a magic in how he transforms even the simplest moments into something unforgettable. Trust us, this glimpse into Keanu's world will leave you longing for a bit of that adventure yourself.
And you took me on the ride of my life, and I was so free. I was such a free human being. And it was just this moment where I just remember loving life and being so happy. And I hold it so dear because the older we get, the harder it is to get to that feeling.
Keanu Reeves just keeps finding new ways to win hearts, this time by lending his voice to Sonic the Hedgehog 3. While he's known for action-packed roles, taking on a voice role in a family-friendly franchise seems like a move straight from the heart and likely aimed at delighting his younger fans. Because yes, even Gen Z deserves a little Keanu magic.
Yes, Keanu! You are a national treasure. Mwah.
There was only one name I think anyone ever thought of when it came to voicing Shadow, and that was, of course, Keanu Reeves.
It was our only choice. We're so glad he said yes, and he's just incredible in the movie.
When I got the invitation to play the character of Shadow, I was like, what? Yes.
Well, when I heard that Keanu Reeves wanted to play Shadow, I said, oh, all right. And then I went.
Most celebrities barely spare a few seconds for fans, but Keanu Reeves isn't most celebrities. When a random kid tossed a ball his way, Keanu didn't just throw it back, he stayed and played a full game of catch. Seriously, who does that?
Okay. Hold this.
We've already talked about the incredible motorcycles Keanu gifted his stunt team, but he didn't stop there. For the remaining 800 crew members, Keanu pulled off another jaw-dropping move, surprising them all with luxury champagne gifts that racked up a bill of over $50,000. Honestly, at this point, Keanu's generosity feels almost unreal.
2 and 3, bought everybody a bottle of champagne for an 800-person crew just to say thank you because it was such an experience for them. And that's a lot. It's just the effort. It goes a long way.
Keanu Reeves doesn't just ride motorcycles, he lives and breathes them. Fueled by nostalgia and passion, he even co-founded his own company, Arch Motorcycles, crafting high-end custom bikes that reflect his personal vision. But what makes Keanu stand out even more? Despite having his own brand, he's still happy to promote other bikes he loves, like Norton. For Keanu, it's never about competition, it's about the ride.
Anything you want to talk about that guard?
No, that's a really good explanation. Here's an example of where the air comes in. It goes round and round and ends up there.
And goes, Roar! That's a beautiful sound. Guard grew up in the dirt. It's some examples of his kind of historical past. I grew up actually riding. I really loved Nortons as a kid, and so we have some Nortons here that I've been able to ride over the past 30 years.
Keanu Reeves has long stood against bullying, using his voice to advocate for kindness and respect. And honestly, after hearing what he has to say, it's hard to imagine how a bully could keep going without feeling at least a little ashamed.
Hey, Canada. You're known to be polite and civilized, right? People even tend to joke about it. But reality is not as nice. A UNICEF study shows that you, Canada, have the 5th highest rate of bullying in rich countries, well above the average. 5th. It's unacceptable. When kids get bullied, it can lead to anxiety, depression, or even suicide. So let me ask you, nice and politely, to change that. Go to oneyouthcanada.ca and join us. Together we can make Canada the best place in the world to grow up.
When it comes to red carpets, most celebrities roll up flaunting designer outfits and A-list arm candy, but Keanu Reeves, as always, did things differently. At the 2020 Oscars, he walked the red carpet not with a starlet, but with his own mother by his side, a move that radiated more class and appreciation than any designer suit ever could.
How you doing, Keanu? Nice to see you, man. How's it going? Hi, Mom. Hello, Ryan.
Ryan, someone else's son.
Great to have you with us. It's getting chaotic on the carpet.
Great. Yeah.
It's like a chaos of madness. It's fun. It must feel electric when they're screaming, when the crowd behind us is screaming your name. What can you tell us about Matrix 4? I won't ask you, but what can you tell us, Mom, about Matrix 4 that's in the works? Yeah.
Nothing.
Everything.
Nothing.
Do you know a lot?
Only about Matrix 1, 2, and 3.
She's well trained. Yeah. Well, great to see you, man. Thanks a lot for coming by. All right, Keanu. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
This is just one glimpse into Keanu Reeves' endless generosity towards complete strangers, and trust us, it's only the beginning. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll hear even more stories that prove why Keanu's kindness is truly in a league of its own. While many celebrities make a spectacle of their charitable work, Keanu Reeves quietly lets his actions speak for themselves. When finally pressed, he admitted he's been secretly funding children's hospitals and cancer research through a private foundation for years, saying he prefers to let the foundation do its thing. According to Vogue, Keanu's quiet contributions are estimated to top $30 million, and he's never once asked for applause. Part of Keanu's drive to support cancer research stems from a personal place. His younger sister, Kim Reeves, battled leukemia for years, and he stood by her side throughout her recovery. Picture holding on to a dream, quietly hoping that one day it might just come true, and then, out of the blue, it's handed to you by the very person you admire most. That's exactly the magic Sandra Bullock experienced when Keanu Reeves extended a gesture that went far beyond what she could have imagined. Their bond isn't just a Hollywood act, it's a real heartfelt connection that reminds us why some moments feel like pure destiny.
You brought truffles, champagne on a motorcycle to Sandra Bullock. Carrie Ann and I, we're waiting for ours. What inspired you to do that?
All right. What inspired me?
Yeah.
Well, a beautiful person had never experienced them, and I was able to deliver them.
Keanu Reeves has a habit of popping up in the most unexpected places, like his unforgettable and completely over-the-top cameo in Always Be My Maybe on Netflix. No big paycheck, no ego, just Keanu having fun and making the internet collectively lose its mind. These surprise appearances prove he doesn't take himself too seriously, and fans absolutely love him for it.
So where's your man? Oh, there he is. Hey, boo.
Cameo, more than a cameo.
Oh my God, I still can't believe he did it. And we didn't know if he was gonna show up.
Keanu Reeves once again proved he's built differently when it comes to gratitude. For the Matrix Resurrections world premiere in San Francisco, he didn't just show up with his family. He flew out his entire team, from managers to makeup artists to stunt performers, all on a private jet with every expense covered. When Keanu says thank you, he means it in the most unforgettable way possible. Despite having millions in the bank, Keanu Reeves keeps it refreshingly real. One fan spotted him rocking the same shirt on 2 different occasions, and honestly, it just makes him seem even more like the down-to-earth guy everyone loves. Sometimes being a legend means not caring about a fresh outfit every time. Only Keanu Reeves could make dying 20+ times feel like an honor. After filming John Wick Chapter 4, he gifted his stunt team custom t-shirts, one printed with the number of times that stunt performer died on screen. Some shirts hit over 20. It's classic Keanu, thoughtful, funny, and always finding creative ways to celebrate the people behind the scenes. In a moment that perfectly captures Keanu Reeves' kind-hearted spirit, he let a young fan hop onto his prized motorcycle for a ride she'll never forget. Most people would guard a bike like that with their life, but Keanu? He's all about creating memories, not museum pieces. When Jim Carrey publicly praised Keanu Reeves for his voice work as Shadow in Sonic 3, most actors would have soaked up the spotlight, but not Keanu. true to form, he responded with quiet humility. It's just another moment that proves even when he's being celebrated by legends, Keanu stays grounded.
See him in action, and 'tis the season for good news and to be jolly. And here's what Jim had to say to you, what he said to us. He said, "You are the man that every man aspires to be." How does that make you feel?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He said it to us.
Well, he's very kind and he's very generous, and it speaks to his beautiful heart, and the man is a creative genius. Right? He's a genius. And in this film, he's even more genius. He's double genius.
When a flight from San Francisco to Burbank was forced into an emergency landing in Bakersfield, Keanu Reeves didn't just grab his bags and vanish like most would. Instead, he helped organize a van for the stranded passengers and even rode along, swapping fun facts about California and keeping spirits high. Only Keanu could turn a travel nightmare into a road trip you'd brag about forever.
People who can unload the bag won't be here for 3 hours. The vans will be here in an hour. So if you want to hit the road and then deal with your bags later, or deal with customer service and deliver, maybe, if you want to. Its population is around 380,000, making it the 9th most populous city in California and the 52nd most populous city in the nation. Journalism. Be real careful when we open this. All right, back in we go. Okay, all right.
Despite his superstar status, Keanu often travels commercially and has been spotted many times patiently waiting for luggage at baggage claim. No entourage, no fuzz, just Keanu being Keanu. Here's something you won't see plastered all over social media. Keanu Reeves quietly visiting sick kids in hospitals, bringing smiles without making a spectacle of it. No cameras flashing, no publicity stunts, just genuine moments of kindness from one of Hollywood's real good guys. Keanu Reeves was once offered Val Kilmer's role in the 1995 crime classic Heat, a high-profile gig that most actors would kill for, but Keanu turned it down. Why? So he could perform Hamlet in a 789-seat theater in Manitoba. That's right, he chose Shakespeare over Hollywood, proving once again that for Keanu, it's about the craft, not the clout. While many celebrities rush from place to place with barely a glance at their fans, Keanu Reeves moves at a different pace. He's often spotted deep in conversation with fans, happily chatting about everything from life to, of course, his beloved motorcycles.
Five minutes later. Much later.
In one memorable moment, after answering a journalist's question, he made sure to honor a fan's request for a photo without missing a beat. In a world full of rushed encounters, Keanu's genuine connection makes him truly one of a kind.
Back in the front row.
This is less than a question and more something really personal, because my son is called Neo and my husband is called Konstantin, and you're his man crush. Do you think you have a minute in the lobby after all your interviews to take a photo, because my
Yeah, sure,
my
no
husband
problem.
really loves you? And
Yeah, no problem.
Did you know Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock secretly had crushes on each other during the filming of Speed? Neither acted on it. Keanu, ever the professional, kept his feelings under wraps, but when you watch this rare clip of them together, the chemistry is almost impossible to miss. Some vibes are just too strong to hide.
With you.
Yeah.
And I asked her, because everybody had a crush on you, if she had a crush on you then, and this is what she said.
I think about how sweet Keanu Reeves was and how handsome he was. It was hard. It was really, it was hard for me to like really be serious. Like he would look at me and I'd be like,
Did y'all get together? Did you date him?
Never dated him.
Really?
There was just something about me that I guess he didn't like.
That's not true.
I think it's true.
No.
He never.
He was
never,
probably intimidated.
Not at all.
Yeah.
There's nothing to intimidate. I'm not that.
Yes, you are.
But I think we're probably friends for that long because we didn't.
Yeah. Right. Is that how you do it?
That's how I do it.
Maybe that's why he didn't want to be with you. Did you know that she had a crush on you? No? Did you
She
have
obviously didn't know I had a crush on her either.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you both had crushes on each other and you were so scared.
We were working.
Well, I know, but there's other people that work.
The direction of just being like, you know, the complete damsel in distress.
Whoa, 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 hey.
It looks like the magic of Speed might not be the last we see of Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock together. Rumors are swirling that the two could be reuniting for a brand new movie, this time in their 60s. If true, it would mark a legendary full-circle moment for a duo whose chemistry had never faded. After all these years, fans might finally get another dose of that unstoppable energy they first fell in love with. Keanu Reeves' respect for women is just another reason fans adore him. When posing for photos with female fans, he's often seen keeping his hands hovering, never touching, a small but powerful gesture that speaks volumes. In a world where fame can easily go to someone's head, Keanu remains the gold standard for how to stay grounded and respectful.
Off the saddle, you're supposed to fall under it, hold onto the pommel, excuse me.
It's fine.
And then shoot some guns.
During a Reddit Ask Me Anything, Keanu Reeves gave fans a rare peek behind the curtain, and his answers did not disappoint. From what fuels his deep compassion to memories of his childhood pets to admitting whether he's ever swiped anything from a movie set, Keanu kept it refreshingly real. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yes, he revealed he would have loved to play Wolverine, and honestly, who wouldn't want to see that? It's no secret that Keanu Reeves values art over ego, but sacrificing millions of dollars just to work with legends, that's next level. On The Devil's Advocate, he slashed his own paycheck to help land Al Pacino, and did the same on The Replacements to bring Gene Hackman aboard. For Keanu, it's never just about the money, it's about creating something truly unforgettable. When most celebrities get heckled, it's usually not pretty. But Keanu Reeves lives in a different universe. Instead of negativity, fans shout compliments his way, turning what's normally an awkward moment into a full-on love fest. Honestly, when Keanu walks by, it's less heckling and more hero worship.
Future is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
One fan, fully aware of the legendary breathtaking moment with Keanu Reeves, decided to shoot their shot when they heard he was filming nearby. They put up a sign that simply said, "You're breathtaking," and sure enough, it caught Keanu's eye. In classic Keanu fashion, he didn't just smile and move on, he stopped and signed the sign, turning a fan's clever tribute into an unforgettable memory. Back in 2010, photos of Keanu Reeves sitting alone, quietly eating, went viral. And thanks to his tragic personal history, the internet quickly dubbed him Sad Keanu. But instead of being bitter, Keanu turned the moment into something beautiful, writing his first book, Ode to Happiness, a poetic reminder for anyone facing tough times. Only 4,000 copies were released, and today, they're so rare that some are being sold on Amazon for over $1,400. Now that's turning pain into art. Even though Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure came out more than a decade before she was born, 16-year-old Emily adored it, and Keanu Reeves too. When asked for her one wish, she chose to meet her favorite actor. Keanu and his team made it happen, inviting her to the Bill and Ted Face the Music set in Louisiana, where she got to watch a scene handpicked by Keanu himself. According to her mom, the day was pure magic, and from the looks of it, Keanu was just as happy to be there as Emily was. Here's what Keanu had to say about his private life. Listen to the interviewer's reaction.
That's what
I lead a very quiet, normal, kind of, really, I mean, my private life is a boring disaster, but work is good.
Good, I'm
Yeah.
glad. I don't think it probably is a boring disaster.
Oh,
I think it's
true.
absolutely fine.
I don't cry for me, Argentina.
Aww. You're gorgeous.
And you're lovely.
Keanu is also known for making appearances at the most random locations. In this photo, we can see him visiting a local pub in the UK. Not many people get the Joe Rogan stamp of approval, but Keanu Reeves easily does. Rogan has often praised Keanu on his podcast, saying he constantly hears nothing but amazing stories about him from guests. Honestly, just imagine Keanu sitting across from Joe on a full-length podcast. Now that would be the crossover event we never knew we needed.
He hit that Johnny Depp, Tom Cruise level of fame and then just became this super chill, mellow guy that can just like go through crowds. That guy sits on the subway by himself. No, like...
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, but there's no obvious outward displays of wealth from him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's insanely wealthy.
Yeah,
But when you see him, he's dressed like me.
Yeah.
He's got like a regular watch on and sneakers. He's normal as man.
Yeah.
It's real weird. Like he's figured out a way to avoid... Like there he is right there on the subway, just chilling, you know? And he looks like a totally normal dude. Like people ignore him because he's figured out a way to just sort of blend in
plain sight.
One comment on our viral Keanu Reeves being the nicest guy in Hollywood video perfectly captured why everyone loves him. It shared the story of how Keanu once offered a woman a ride so she could visit her sick child. No cameras, no fanfare, just pure unfiltered kindness. Moments like these are why his legend only keeps on growing.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
When asked a profound question, Keanu did not hesitate to drop a bomb. In a throwback Instagram post, actress Kate Beckinsale revealed she had a serious wardrobe malfunction at the 1993 Cannes Film Festival, but luckily Keanu Reeves was there to save the day. When a fan asked if Keanu was as cool back then as he is now, Kate's response was simple and perfect: heaven always. Honestly, what more do you need to know? The following story shares just how spontaneous Keanu really is. He actually motivated and encouraged me to switch from the electric guitar to the bass guitar after seeing him play in his performance. I thought about that for quite some time but did it in the end after. I also read he spontaneously was invited to a wedding at a hotel we resided, threw on a formal jacket, and joined. He's the very example of a rock star, as one should be. Keanu Reeves didn't just star in the Matrix sequels, he quietly reshaped what generosity in Hollywood looks like. Out of the $114 million he earned from the films, he reportedly gave away a staggering $80 million to the special effects and makeup teams. No headlines, no bragging, just a legendary move to recognize the people who helped make movie magic happen. This clip of Keanu Reeves raises the bar when it comes to celebrity appreciation. After wrapping John Wick Chapter 4, Keanu gifted his stunt team personalized Rolex Submariners, each engraved with a special message of thanks.
Keanu took the four-man stunt crew out to dinner and he gifted them with personalized Rolexes.
What? Wow.
Yeah, there's
Rolex.
an engraving on the back reading the John Wick 5 with a thank you to each of the guys. Isn't that cool?
That's really
That is so
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Keanu's raised the bar for coworkers.
And in true movie-worthy fashion, one of those stolen watches even made headlines when it was later recovered.
Tonight, police in Chile say they've recovered luxury watches belonging to action star Keanu Reeves. Stolen in a criminal scheme that could have been pulled right from one of his movies. During an interview on Chilean TV, police showing one of the Rolexes found during a police operation in Santiago. The $9,000 Submariner watch, engraved with the words, "Keanu, thank you." The actor gifted several other watches with the same inscription to the stuntmen he worked with on John Wick 4.
Honestly, who wouldn't want to work with a guy like Keanu? Now the real question is, would you rather get a Rolex or a motorcycle from him? Let us know in the comments. When Octavia Spencer first arrived in Hollywood, she found herself in a bit of a jam until Keanu Reeves, of all people, swooped in to help. Seriously, at this point, you have to wonder, is Keanu secretly Clark Kent in disguise? Because every story about him sounds more like a superhero origin tale than real life.
I was on my way to pick up a script to read for an audition. So I wasn't really wearing any underwear. I was wearing sweat and my favorite college football T-shirt, and it was worn. I mean, it was see-through. And my car hadn't been washed because I always parked underneath the tree, and there was bird crap all over the back of it. And it broke down like in this very posh area of Beverly Hills. And all of these people were sitting out there and the cars were honking. Nobody would help me. Then all of a sudden this guy comes up with his sunglasses and motorcycle helmet. And I knew immediately it was Keanu Reeves. And I, of course, was like freaking out. He, you know, do you need some help? And I'm like, sure. So I thought he was going to get into the car. I got behind the car to push. He said, no, I'm going to push you out of the street. You get in. So he pushed me out of the street. And then, of course, when people saw it was Keanu Reeves helping me, everybody came down.
Keanu has fans spanning generations. While he's the iconic Neo in The Matrix, to this young boy, he's just another person. Children often pose tough questions, and finding the right response can be challenging. However, Keanu effortlessly made it seem like a breeze.
How did you go into the computer?
So I would have my hand, and then they would take a picture of it, and then in a computer, they would do an animation of all like a silver hand, and then they would show you on a movie screen.
Here's a heartwarming tale involving Keanu Reeves and a fortunate grandmother. According to a Reddit user, their uncle encountered Keanu at a restaurant and mentioned that their mother had a crush on him. They expressed how much it would mean if Keanu could give her a call. Without hesitation, Keanu asked if there was a phone available and promptly made the connection. Ellen DeGeneres has a talent for creating jaw-dropping moments, and when there's a prize involved, it's never anything ordinary. These women were absolutely buzzing at the chance to meet Keanu Reeves, their excitement practically spilling over. But Keanu, being Keanu, knew exactly how to match their energy, and somehow made their day even brighter than they imagined.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jennifer.
I'm Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie. What are you doing here? You came from...
I played a game on Ellen's show and I won.
Well, hugs and
I have a really important question. How is it like kissing Keanu Reeves? It was great.
We just met for like a week, and then you have to play this scene where it's like, you know, I've loved you since I was 7, and you love me, and we can never be together.
Oh my God. You're so good looking.
What happens when a kid finally meets their hero? Well, this boy probably became the legend of his school overnight. Not only did he get to meet Keanu Reeves, but he also showed off his own artwork to him. And judging by Keanu's reaction, he picked the perfect hero to look up to. Moments like this are pure magic.
I'm such a big fan.
What's your name?
Noah. My name is Noah.
Hi, Noah. I'm Keanu.
You're probably my favorite actor in the whole world.
Oh my gosh,
You're the
Noah,
best.
thank you. Did you see Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 4?
Yeah, he's my favorite character.
Canada's greatest stuntman! Well, I'm glad you liked it. I really liked playing Duke Kaboom. Do you draw?
Yeah, I draw. I could do like a quick little sketch of Spider-Man.
Let's do it. You want black, red, or silver?
Red.
Nice. Thank you.
It was nice seeing you.
You too. Nice to meet you, young man.
Keanu Reeves is known for taking time with young fans, often giving genuine attention to their creativity, whether it's artwork, questions, or just excitement, making them feel truly seen. A wedding day is typically brimming with nervousness and anticipation, and the thought of having a celebrity join the celebration rarely crosses anyone's mind. James and Nikki certainly didn't anticipate meeting Keanu Reeves on their special day, and when they casually shared their wedding photos, it's safe to say it might have sparked envy in some. Keanu dropped some seriously good advice about approaching romantic relationships. If you are in a relationship, get your notebook out.
I'm a lover.
I don't know. No, because if you're a lover, you got to be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? No, I'm kidding.
If you've seen John Wick, you already know you do not mess with Keanu Reeves' dog. The entire saga kicks off because someone made the mistake of hurting his beloved puppy, and let's just say, things didn't end well for them. But here's the thing, Keanu's love for dogs isn't just movie magic. Off-screen, he's basically the ultimate puppy king, constantly showering his canine co-stars with love and affection. When it comes to loyalty, Keanu and dogs are a match made in heaven.
Who's the puppy king? I'm the puppy king.
There we go.
What a way to spend your birthday. On his 46th, Keanu Reeves was spotted outside a prop warehouse in New York, sitting quietly with a cupcake. One candle, no entourage, no glam. Just Keanu, a phone call, and the kind of birthday that screams low-key legend energy. Eventually, some warehouse workers joined him for coffee and a passerby grabbed a photo. Somehow, the man turns quiet solitude into internet myth. And yeah, even his birthday looks like the start of a Sundance film. The humble Keanu Reeves will simply not accept the title of nicest guy in Hollywood. Well, tough luck, Keanu, the title is yours.
People do say that Keanu is the nicest man in Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, no.
He's pretty close.
No, there's tons of nice people.
There's a lot of great people.
Come on, yeah, full of nice people.
In a sea of excited fans, it's easy for someone with a disability to get overlooked, but not when Keanu Reeves is around. Spotting a disabled fan in the crowd, Keanu made a point to stop, give him his full attention, and share a heartfelt moment. It's little things like this that show why he's truly in a league of his own. When many celebrities get awards, they tend to have a sense of entitlement.
I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work.
Keanu, on the other hand, showed great humility when receiving his induction into the Canadian Hall of Fame.
So began a wonderful journey of growing up, of friendships, of adventures, of teachers, of coaches, mentors, in a place, in a city, in a culture I am forever grateful for and to.
In this rare video, we can see Keanu going out of his way to give this fan an autograph after a hard day's work filming.
Keanu, just please wave. Please at least just wave. Keanu, please. No! Keanu, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much, please. Keanu, thank you so much, please, thank you. Oh my God. Keanu, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, you're incredible. I love your movies and you're an awesome guy. Thank you. Okay, just please.
I worked as an extra in Chicago when they filmed Chain Reaction. Keanu hung out with us on lunch breaks, signed autographs, and shared stories. He's such a gentle soul. It was a blessing to be in his presence. Hats off, my friend. Keanu loves his fans. Here he is again, bowing to his fans in Brazil. When you ask for a picture with a celebrity, you tend to get a generic one with them just looking dead inside. Keanu goes out of his way to create an experience for fans. Check out this cool shot. This woman posted about her interactions hanging out with Keanu Reeves. It seems like he's such a chill guy. Back in 1997, one of the most legendary Keanu Reeves stories surfaced. A photo of him sitting on the sidewalk with a homeless man. But it wasn't just a quick interaction. Keanu reportedly shared drinks, snacks, and more importantly, his time, sitting and genuinely listening to the man's life story. No cameras, no fanfare, just real human connection Keanu style. You can tell that Keanu puts his heart and soul into playing Duke Kaboom from Toy Story 4. Our question is, why does he look like John Wick whilst recording the voiceover?
Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman. Huh. Oh yeah. Ha. Huh. Yes. Huh?
Is Keanu Reeves actually John Wick in real life? Check out this clip of him at a gun range and you will be surprised at his skills.
Ready? Stand by.
How many celebrities will keep their cool when someone invades their homes? The only person we know who could do this is John Wick. We mean Keanu Reeves.
Reeves suffering 2 separate home invasions by obsessed fans in 1 week.
I remember just like looking and just going, and in my head it was like, what's next? Go, no go. It was a woman who just was a fan and wanted to say hi at 4 in the morning with her luggage.
The ever-cool Keanu reportedly talked to the woman before calling 911. The second incident happened while he wasn't home.
We amped up security.
Yeah.
We got a dog now. We have not
Yeah,
the law, little
police,
dog.
the police officer told me to get a dog.
Imagine getting a taste of the celebrity life. That's exactly what this one fan got to experience with Keanu. Met Kay back in the 90s in Greenwich Village. Very polite and ultra cool. Walked from Washington Square Park to the old St. Mark's Pizza with him and my fiancée at the time. Quite a few people recognized him and he waved and said hello to everyone. Unforgettable experience. He told us he was in town for an NBC interview, asked for good coffee spots, record stores, etc. I often wonder if he ever recalls that or even remembers that. Doesn't matter. We were real lucky that day. People kept looking at me and my gal too, as if we were supposed to be famous people. LOL. Surreal. After showing you dozens of clips of Keanu Reeves being kind to hundreds of people, we finally found a rare moment where he actually got a little frustrated. And even then, it was with a reporter aggressively pushing for an autograph. But here's the kicker, Keanu still signed it. Seriously, what a guy.
Keanu, please, man. Please, Keanu. It's only two of us, kid. Please. Been out all day. Can you do one? It's in the rain, bro. Come on, Keanu. Please, bro. It's only two of us, bro. Please. Thank you. Come on. You can't sign? Come on, kid. It's only two of us, man. Please. Thank you. He's going to sign. Thank you, Mr. Reeves. Thank you, man. Stay black, man. Have a good weekend.
Many people wonder if Keanu's actions are genuine. This one fan came to vouch for him. He stayed at my regular hotel last summer in Berlin while he was filming Matrix 4. I passed him in the lobby. It's a small boutique hotel and the lobby is super small as he was walking out to meet his driver. He smiled the entire time, was super relaxed, and spoke with a couple of people before he took off to work that day. That moment lines up with what this video is portraying. Keanu Reeves has more creative layers than you'd expect, and one of his most heartfelt passions is writing. Lauren Lapkus recently shared a story from the set of Between Two Ferns where Keanu left her truly in awe. As she recalls the moment, the admiration and joy in her expression say it all. There's something incredibly moving about the way he connects with others. It's a glimpse into Keanu's depth that you'll want to experience yourself.
But Keanu Reeves was amazing. He read us a poem that he wrote.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote it for his depressed friend, and it was
Oh my gosh, now I love him even more.
Despite his incredible success and global admiration, Keanu Reeves' life has been marked by profound personal tragedy. In the late 1990s, he and his longtime girlfriend Jennifer Syme endured the heartbreaking loss of their daughter Ava, who was stillborn, a loss that shattered both of them. Tragically, just a few years later, in 2001, Jennifer Syme died in a car accident, compounding Keanu's grief and leaving him to navigate unimaginable sorrow alone. During the same period, Keanu was also helping his beloved sister, Kim, fight a brutal decade-long battle with leukemia, standing by her side as caregiver and emotional support through every step. Despite the overwhelming pain, Keanu never allowed bitterness to define him. Instead, his hardship seemed to have only deepened his compassion and humility, revealing a quiet resilience that makes his kindness even more extraordinary. If you love Keanu as much as we do and want more people to hear these stories, make sure to subscribe. It helps YouTube push this video to even more fans. And remember, stay breathtaking.